Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So I have my latest update for my Urban Decay Vice LTD palette. I'm really excited to share my progress with you guys. Before I start, I just want to say that I have been having some really bad struggles with my lighting and with the way my makeup looks on camera. I feel like it's coming off wrong. And I get a lot of comments with people telling me about how yellow I am and that kind of stuff. I get it. I can see it too. So I just want to say I'm constantly rearranging my lighting setup and trying to get something that works well, that's really accurate. It's hard because I do not have access to natural light. So I just want to throw that out there. Thank you guys for dealing with it, because I know it can be really terrible to look at sometimes, so thank you. So anyway, without further ado, I will show you what my Urban Decay palette looks like now. So I have not finished any more shadows. I have two that were finished previously, Anonymous and Junk Show, but I do have some pretty good progress here. So since my last update, I have hit pan on Last Sin, Provocateur, and I can't remember if I hit pan on Disco last time or not, but there's more pan definitely on Disco. And I have that little tiny pan on Floss. Most of the other ones I had already hit pan on, and I've just sort of expanded pan a little bit. I got a pretty good deep going on here in Heat, the orange shade, and there is a pretty good dip going on here with this shade, which is Hoodoo. So I am getting there. I am getting there. I was hoping to have finished a shadow by the time this update rolled around. It just didn't work out that way because I've been doing combinations of different looks. So one look I've been doing a lot is the look that I'm wearing currently, and that involves Provocateur, Last Sin, and Chase on the lid, a little bit of laced in the crease. I've been neglecting laced. It's such a beautiful transition shade, but I just forget about it. Like when I look at the palette in the morning or whenever I'm doing my makeup, like what am I gonna do today? I look at the colors and think about that area, and then I usually go, okay, well I have to go in with whatever other transition shades I need, and it's not till I go back to the palette again to get those colors that I'm like, Road Stripe I've been loving to death because it's just that really fun different highlight. So that's what I'm also wearing. That's like the go-to. Now the bottom lash line changes frequently. Today I have Goddess on my lower lash line, which is that sparkly blue shade, but then I have a brighter blue eyeliner in the waterline. And I've been mixing and matching with the shades on the lower lash line and then playing around with different colored eyeliners because it's just made it a little bit more fun. I've been trying to tone it down a little bit because sometimes it's too much. I just need to edit my makeup look sometimes. I need to take that step back and just go, okay, I do not need colorful winged liner. I do not need sparkles, glitter. I do not need that. What I'm doing is okay, it's enough, and that little bit of a bright pop in the waterline has been just subtle enough to keep me happy. That's how I hit pan on Floss, because Floss is the one that I was going to the most, and Floss is that sparkly green shade. So I was wearing Floss a lot on my lower lash line, and then I'd pop a different color in the waterline, and I was wearing white, yellow, mint green, a brighter green, blues, just whatever I felt like, orange, you know, I just didn't really care because I was having a lot of fun and it was different, but not too much, because sometimes when you pile on too many different colors, it's too much, but it's just that little bit of a pop that you can only really tell if you're pretty close to someone, where people will be like, oh, you've got yellow on your, oh, okay. I've gotten a few people who I've talked to who've been like, oh, that's really cool. So I've been enjoying that. So that is how I hit pan on Floss, Provocateur, and Last Sin, obviously because I've been wearing them on the lid because like I said, that's the go-to. A little bit of Chase, sometimes paired in, sometimes it depends if I feel like it or not. I've been really trying to finish Disco because it's this super terrible glitter shade. I've really come to hate this just because it has super big chunks of glitter, so it's Fallout City. It's crazy Fallout. So I've been just trying to use it as much as possible to get it finished because I really dislike it just because of the Fallout, and my Too Faced glitter primer, the Glitter Insurance, hasn't been working for me. And then with Deeper and Chase, those two have been my other look besides that variation, I go with Chase and Deeper, which I call my gypsy look, which has nothing to do with gypsies. It has everything to do with the Fleetwood Mac song, because obviously I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan, and I love the song Gypsy. And there's many meanings to Stevie's songs, but one of the things that I really like about it, that I can, you know, you find ties to these sort of, to the lyrics that make sense in your own mind, but the beginning of the song talks about her going back to the floor, back to a room with some lace and paper flowers, which is a story she's told before about how before she became famous with Fleetwood Mac, she and Lindsay like had their one bedroom. She had a mattress on the floor. She decorated it with, you know, paper, like flowers she made out of paper, and she had some lace around. And after Fleetwood Mac happened and Fame happened, and it was so much for her, she said sometimes she would just go back to that, you know, go back to a room where there wasn't all of her stuff in it. It was just a mattress, you know, a couple of like her journals, her notebooks, you know, her little lace decorations and that kind of stuff, because it would help bring her back. And that's sort of like me in makeup. Before I had a lot of makeup, I always did gold eyeshadow and black liner, and that was like the go-to. So every now and then I've just been going back to that. So that's why I call it like my gypsy look, because it's back to the gypsy that I was. Anyway, I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan. I could go on forever, and that's not what this video is about. It's about my palette. So I've done really well with the progress on this palette. I'm very happy. I'm definitely going to be able to finish Chase, Provocateur, and Last Sin, these three shadows right here, by the next update, because there's actually very little left, and I know I can finish it. Like these two, definitely. This one I'll push a little bit, but once I finish Provocateur, then that leaves me with Last Sin to put on my lid for when I do my colorful pops of color on the bottom. So I don't think I will have a problem finishing those three at all. That is going to be my goal. I'm also hoping to hit pan on Heat, and probably Hoodoo. I have a really good dip in Heat, and it's a minor dip in Hoodoo, but I definitely think that I can use these colors more as the accent shades to hit pan on them. So that is everything for my Pan That Palette update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you are panning a palette as well. Make sure to let me know if you are posting your progress, where I can find you. Please specify in the comments, because I would love to go check out your progress. Thanks again so much for watching. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye.